Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Gamefromscratch, and today we had a major schism in the world of Unity, specifically on the Unity asset store. We're talking like 2,000 plus Unity assets just went poof from one direction, and from a different direction, it's many times that. So what am I talking about here? Well, first you're going to need to understand something else about Unity. Unity operates in China as part of a joint venture. Back in August of 2022, Unity China was formed. Now, this is a joint venture between Unity as well as a number of local partners, including all of the people you see right there. They invested in this project. This is pretty normal. A lot of companies, Western companies that want to operate in China need to have a local partner, and they create a joint venture to do so. This was true for like Activision, it was true for Tesla, Volkswagen Group, etc. This is just sort of how the price of doing business inside of China, that's the price you pay. But the thing is, this hasn't stood still. You may have actually heard of Unity China before from Gamefromscratch, because we talked about this early February 2024. They have their own version of Unity called Tuanjie. Now, Tuanjie, ironically enough, it means unity, and I assume Mandarin, but basically translated back from there back to English, it means Unity, but it is their own version, and there's some things that are special about it. Basically, they forked Unity as of Unity 2022 LTS, so no Unity 6 and so on. They've kind of gone their own way there, and they've got localized support for their local platforms and operating systems, etc. But they've also got other features there as well. Virtual geometry, which you can think of like nanites. They've also got real-time global illumination, which you can think of like Lumen. They've also got some mobile ray tracing, etc. So this is a version of Unity that has forked completely from Unity, and as you get further and further and further from the base form, you're going to have problems maintaining an asset store, but also you got some legal issues there as well, which led to the email. If you own an impacted asset, you got this email. If you didn't get this email, I assume you don't have any of the impacted assets today, but this email was sent out to Unity users. Hi, due to updated regional licensing, distribution, and compliance policy requirements for publishers in the Greater China region, including Hong Kong and Macau, one or more of your asset store assets will no longer be available for purchase on the Global Unity Asset Store effective March 31st, 2026. You'll keep access to these assets in your projects, but you won't receive ongoing support from the publishers. If you run into any issues, refunds are available upon request within the details below. So, key updates on after March 31st, 2026, assets from publishers based in the Greater China region will be removed for sale from the Global Unity Asset Store. Our records indicates that at least one asset in your library is from publishers based in the Greater China region. Your impacted assets will remain available in My Assets and will continue to function as they do today, but after March 31st, the publisher will no longer be able to update the assets or provide support through the Global Unity Asset Store. So you're still going to have access to your assets, but they're abandoned now, effectively, or at least as of March 31st they are. Your license to use these assets remains valid, and you can continue to use the products in your project and download them via the package manager in the future. Only assets from publisher in the Greater China region on the Global Unity Asset Stores are effective. Now, this is true for us in the West, but if you're in China, this announcement sucks way more because they also removed all of the non-China, like China or Greater China created assets from the asset store for them. So anything created in North America, Europe, Africa, various other parts of Asia, gone. So the asset store for Chinese Unity developers is gonna really suck now because it's gonna basically be just Greater Chinese creators that are going to be able to serve that market going forward. So what should you do? Check your affected assets. See your assets are affected here. Support, if you have any questions, ongoing support for these assets, we recommend contacting the asset publisher. And refunds. So if you want to get out of this, well, they are making an exception for the refund policy to extend the time allowed for requesting refunds. If you purchased the asset on the list in the past 6 months, you can request a refund. Details on the refund process can be found here. After the refund is issued, however, you will lose entitlements to that asset. And project continuity, the Global Unity Asset Store still has over 100,000 assets for your project. Click here to browse other art or tools for similar functions or alternative. So yeah, that's what they're saying here. There's a couple of key things I want to point out here. First off, Unity really, like they may have been forced into this by regulations and requirements and so on. And to the end user in non-Greater Chinese area, you're talking 2,000-ish assets out of 100,000 assets. So you're looking like 2 or 3% of the assets have just gone away. That sucks, but you'll still have access to them. They're basically being end of life. Now, where Unity really dropped the ball here, and this is kind of pathetic. So you can check your assets here, and they tell you that you have an asset, and then here they tell you that if it was purchased within 6 months, you can get a refund. Well, let's go that one step further and give us a tool so that we can actually see which of our assets are impacted, because all I know is one or more of my assets are from the Greater Chinese area. I don't know when I purchased them at all, so I'd have to go through manually and check this list. This is all of the assets that are going away. So what you would have to do basically is go through all of your purchases and find out if they exist anywhere on this list. So this is all the assets that were just removed. All I know is one or more of these I own. They could have definitely gone that one step further and tied it to your email address so you could actually look up, or created a website where you can look up the impacted tools and also find the ones that you purchased within the 6-month refund window. In my opinion, that is the least that they should have done. Now, ironically enough, the community stepped up. Yeah, that's how these things work. So while Unity did not provide such a tool, someone in the community has done that. So they made a tool to check if your Unity assets are being removed on March 31st. They're saying there are over 3,000 in this case. My rough math showed 2,200 or something, but they're saying there's over 3,000 impacted here. But this is a tool that more or less shows you how many are being removed and if they purchase within the refund window, and they will show you what that particular asset is. Now, I'm also going to warn you, I did not run this tool myself. It will have access to your login cookie to a certain degree. So if you want to go ahead and grab it, it is available on GitHub. So how it works is it exports your assets from the Unity Asset Store. So you need to basically be logged into the Unity Asset Store. It is then going to pull all of your assets from it. It uploads the JSON to the scanner, and then it sees which assets are affected and have refunds. So the only thing you're really going to want to check out for is it's going to have access through the web browser to your already logged in session. So you're going to want to go ahead and quickly check out the code to make sure that you trust it before running it. But they did create it, so there is the script. This is the code. It is not super complicated by any means, but here are the process and the instructions for how to go ahead and run this. And then once it's run, you can again see it'll give you a summary list of, again, what's being removed, what isn't being removed, and where you could get a refund there. Now, in my humble opinion, it is kind of pathetic that this needed to be added and done by the community as opposed to what would have been ideal is basically in this email they sent out to everyone, have it automated so it said, here are your assets that are affected, here are the ones you can get a refund, end of the day, but they did not do that. Instead, they basically just sent out this email to everybody out there. And yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? I can understand the reasoning behind this. China has some very protective laws around digital stores and, of course, their requirements locally. But the way they've executed this is not great. And if you're a developer in that area, you're going to find that your asset store just became a ghost town. Now, again, this different version of Unity, this Tuanjie or Tuanjie, I guess that would be pronounced. Tuanjie is going to fork so far from the Unity asset store in general that the number of compatible assets is going to go down and down and down over time anyways. But I think Unity could have definitely handled this better. But I'm curious, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.